They say when I mock them, where me I win. So they won't make Miss Kwara make you win. Some of them still there, they call her Miss Pere Pere. So they say it won't make you win so that they go mock Nigerians back. That is the cocoa.
Wait, my sisters. One thing, assuming they're not cause this thing where happen when Mechichi will. Who will they against? Say may come out from the competition. Is there anybody we are against to get out of the competition? No. South Africans are very confused.
They are free to vote, but after voting, Nigerians will decide who wins. They are free to express their after voting. Nigerians, the real owners of Nigeria, we Nigeria, will go decide who wins. Let them vote.
They don't even know that this pageantry, this thing, it's not about vote. Oh. You can get the highest vote and not win. It's not even about the vote sometimes. There are some certain things where you say they will ask you some questions. Yes, now, they will ask you some questions. They check you
by vote. If not by vote, Pumelo for win now. Let them vote in Pumelo. No, in Pumelo, them vote. So, all of them, as they kick Chidima Komo from South Africa. All of them.
This will be no.
They voted for Pumelo. All of them, they vote in Pumelo. They were
for
crying,
their masters.
Pumelo, my Miss South Africa. Pumelo this, Pumelo that. They said, I'm Pumelo. As them vote in Pumelo finish, waiting can happen. They can't open their eyes because they don't know themselves. They don't know their left. They overrate themselves. So white people can't show their shaggy. Can't show them say, now be una go decide. Now we go decide. So now be the thing. After all their votes, Pumelo go bring the crown, give them. Pumelo no give them crown. So after them votes finish, Nigerians, the real owners of their land, we decide their own. Now be the thing.
Wait. How many of them even did this internet space? How many South Africans get access to internet? They won't follow Nigeria share body for internet space voting. They don't vote them out of internet. They don't know these things. We don't check statistics. Before you comment.
Say we live in poverty. We don't get 200 naira for data. We don't get phone. You know they hear them.
But my Niger people, when I don't see say these people have been exposed. For how many years now? They have been lying against Nigeria, saying that we are not doing crime, this and that. Did you see the recent news, this collection?
Yeah, I saw it.
Where they have in South Africa. Now them they commit them.
I know here Nigeria.
Then the rest they mention an African country. We know here Nigeria. Hey.
I mentioned Zimbabwe. Hey. Nigeria know they're silent this morning.
These people they lie. We come invest for their matter. We come they pay attention to their matter now. So we for this news for pastors we no go know. You get they go they spread the stereotype, they lie, they spread misinformation, they go. But because of this
wait till I see they talk.
We don't pay attention to their this thing. We don't pay attention to their matter. Now you make us see this news, we can't make and go viral. If not, they lie. They talk say that Nigeria they commit crime. When it be saying that them they commit the crime. Aye. And apart from that, you don't hear say Nigeria na number 4 in Africa. Where we say they commit crime. South Africa pass Nigeria for crime in the whole of Africa. They pass Nigeria.
This one a fact.
This
if you watch one, I don't know if you watch one documentary like this. A white man, he came from America, so he went to South Africa. He did some documentary in South Africa. They say if you drop your phone like this, before you look like this, they don't carry your phone.
Hey!
Olori for that country,
Diori. Olori Buruku. Hey!
Ogechi. I feel talk.
Okay, talk small. Don't give other people chance for here. Make them talk.
Yes. You see, master, my comment, my words by after God. You see South Africa. After South Africa, you see Jesus. South Africans, they're very holy. They don't commit crime. They don't do anything bad. very holy. After God, even Jesus asked them for advice sometimes.
The way they talk
Some
about
Africans in the comment section,
crime,
maybe not
you
true.
go to say they be
Now.
second, they be deputy Jesus. As in the way
Now.
they talk about
Now.
crime, you go to say we overrated these
Ogechi.
people. And we Justin,
Ogechi,
wait though, before we be,
Let me
I be the
continue.
say true, now foreigners they commit crime for their country. I no go lie you. I be say those people then they civilized, they know they commit crime.
You never hear say na rat wey dey house
Why
dey
stop
get.
us, my head?
Yeah, more go professional. Okay,
Bust
let's
my
go
head.
professional. One after the
Okay.
other, please.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, now give other people chance, let them talk.
Okay, ma finish up with that. You never hear say na rat wey dey house, they tell rat wey dey outside say come o, hunting dey. That is the case of South Africa. Now, if you check comment section and they see wetin dem dey write, ignore all of them wey dey comment section. They are all
Yeah,
dark.
we they talk of what in
They don't
comment
know
section, they
facts.
talk what
They
we
don't know
talk
anything.
about.
Just ignore everything that they talk. It shows say they are not exposed and they are all illiterate. Imagine if you write 1 rand is equal to 70,000 something naira. When your boss you are waiting that they give you now
There are people
350
in
naira.
the comment section. Continue they bombard them, if they pepper them, leave them, they go answer them.
Just
Don't mind them.
okay.
Comment
Okay,
section.
just 30,000 naira will not reach me to spend in 2 days. What is even 2 days? A day not reach me to spend. That is what you depend on. And come to comment section and write trash. I better give the floor to another person.
I said I go be millionaire. They call Nigeria.
Hello.
Okay. The next person to
Why-
this thing,
why-
go
why
mute,
you-
Aleta,
like-
mute. Who are you? Mute. Be
Can I
civilized. Don't come here and be behaving
Sorry.
like an animal. Eh?
Sorry,
Is this how you behave in your country?
Sorry, I
This place
apologize.
is not your country.
Sorry.
Be respectful. Be civilized. Why are you people behaving like
Sorry.
animals? Eh? Don't you have
Sorry.
sense? Eh?
I'm sorry.
Mute,
I
mute, one
apologize.
after
Sorry.
the other. Mute, madam. Please, the next person to talk is King Golka. King Golka.
Igoka, I always salute to for all of una. All of my
Okay,
people
my
wait there.
brother. And are you
always
be my
salute.
brother?
Let
Do
them
you
do
are
better
from
work for
Inside
here.
Republic?
I dey listen to all of una comments. They do well. No mind all these yeye people. They don't get most of them don't get work. If I wake up for midnight, I won't go peace. If I go on TikTok, I go sit them. They go day there. If I wake up morning, say I won't go chop my back. They sit day there. I don't know what we do them. I don't know what we buy for their market. I dey tell you.
They tell you say they jobless. That's why they ask them what thing that they do for a living. We
No
don't
mind
one
them,
day
no
they
mind-
argue with people where they
And most of them
jobless.
self, when they argue, they argue based on emotion. They know they argue based on logic and
That's so. And
fact.
the only emotion where they get inside them na hate. You see the hate,
I tell you, my sister, that now only hate.
they hate on top their heart and they give them chest pain.
When
As in,
they follow, they argue, and they present facts, and they present numbers. You get one video where I draw for my page, self. They look the African cities, all the cities, the top 10 cities where they for Africa, where they commit the most crime. South Africa gets 7 cities out of number 1 to 10. Now South Africa gets 7 out of the cities where they commit the most crime
These
for the
people
whole
they
of Africa.
lie for Africa. You mean I'm my brother? 7 cities. 7
And they tell you,
where they
7
commit
cities.
crime.
Go check out for my page. All of them, they all their Durban, this Cape Town, everything they did there. Now then they commit the violent crime. Forget all the one where they talk saying Nigeria they do powder, they do powder. When they talk come to violent crime, you know the crime where they talk, violent ones. Now then they commit them.
Serious crime, like crime, crime against humanity.
You don't know what thing they do small picking, babies for that year. If they believe say that thing, if they do unto baby, they commot HIV for their body, they go they knock in small pickings, babies. Say we go they're very, very backward, and they tell you.
Hey,
This thing when they tell you the thing when they do for their place, when they even the Oyinbo where they their country, they hide from there now. They inside all the estates, big gates. They don't demarcate them. Say maybe I don't pollute our
last we
pollute
don't
our
feel blame
whatever.
them because if we leave them, the reason why Oyibo people they avoid them now because of their terrible behavior, the crime. wey they
Exactly.
commit.
And the hatred where they dance, they behave like
hatred
animal.
dey
Any
inside
small
them,
thing, not
they
to unlife
dey-
person. And they tell you. You see this thing, what they want to do with this Miss Kwara thing. Now, what thing that they call emotional triangulation. Now, what thing that they call emotional triangulation. Number 1, they create emotional connection with Chidinma. I'll be waiting for your name. That one at point A. Then number 2, they can't introduce a new emotional connection with Miss Kwara. That one at point B. Finally, they can't put Chidema against Miss Kwara. They can't create emotional triangle, point C. Now, this emotional triangle, they want use and make it confuse Nigeria people. Make we dey divided. You know what
my brother,
they
you dey evaluate these people. They know they that intelligent, I beg.
Now, what they want to do that? They want vote against Miss Kwara, so she go win. So they will come they laugh us. So they will come they laugh us. See who they represent Nigeria. But we no go work. We no go let them win. Now, us as Nigeria, we go come together, come use our sense. Say we big pass them for every ramification. For number, we pass them. For number, we pass them. For sense, we pass them.
When they vote finish, Nigeria people go decide the winner now.
Exactly. Now we get the power now. Don't be saying I didn't get power. Now we get power.
Like them, they go help promote our Miss Nigeria universe. They go help promote.
These people don't reach us. So if not, I they tell you, these people they don't even reach us for 1 quarter. If not because of the way they did their country. If not be see finish safe. What it concern Nigeria, concern South Africa. I beg my people. Make I no vex for these people. I beg.
Reserve the vex. You go talk later. No come on to make we hear another person. Okay.
No problem.
Thank you for your contribution. Mistake Africa. Are you the next? Or Abi Nomaso is the next person. I think it's Miss. Okay, Nomaso Sadolo. Oh my God. Why is the name long like this? Hey, Nomaso Sadolo, unmute, please. Unmute, Nomaso Sadolo. Are you ready to talk, or we should skip you? He's not ready to talk. Mistake, are you ready?
Okay, and good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon. Mistake, where are you from?
I'm Nigerian.
Ah, okay. My sister, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sisters and brothers.
Okay.
So, this voting that they are voting, I think the idea of the voting is that the top 3 will automatically get automatic qualification to the finals. That is what the online voting is for. It does not necessarily mean that is who will win. South Africans, you are hearing me here. So be spending your money for us.
Yes, educate them, mumu them no.
So
they don't know,
educate them. We get automatic qualification to get to the finals. You know the way they are going to be receiving them bit by bit. So that is what it's all about. It's not the winner. Okay, but we really love the fact that you are spending your tiny rand for us. Okay? So continue with that.
Exactly, Mistake. Exactly. But these people, they are very ungrateful. They won't thank you.
What they are doing.
They won't thank you for this free knowledge, this free education, free Rema you just gave them now.
Let them continue.
They won't thank you. Okay, are you done?
Yes, I am.
All right. Thank you very much for your submission.
Let them continue.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, and again, they don't know that in Nigeria, we are very loving people. We don't discriminate. We don't even care who wins. We don't care.
Yeah.
We are not like that. You know, they see us
beautiful as well.
They see us from the lens of themselves.
Absolutely.
They see the rest of Africans from the lens of themselves. We are not the same. We are not the same in any way. We are built differently. That is it.
The way they are rubbishing the contest is as if, they
are indirectly mocking the girl. This Miss Kwara, because they call her Miss Kwara. They are indirectly mocking her. Like,
better than them.
That is it. They are indirectly mocking her. They are bullies. They are very, that is, those people, they bully for a living. They are indirectly trolling her, body shaming her. That is why you go to her comment section, you see stickers like laughing emojis on this girl's comment section, something like that. So, and some of them refer to her as Miss Kwara instead of Miss Kwara. They are bullies.
Wow.
They are good in body shaming and all those, like, oh my God. These are the people we are sharing the same race with. It's so disgusting. It's a shame. It's a shame. Okay, let's give Aletta a platform to speak. Aletta, are you there?
I'm still here. Thank you so much. Hey,
Aletta, where are you from?
I'm from South Africa.
Which part of South Africa?
Pretoria.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Yeah. I have a job. Yes, I'm working. I'm actually
Okay.
I'm working. I do work.
Okay, what do you have to say about the current news? The current
I have to
statistics
say
that
that,
your government official posted, debunking your age-long myth that Nigerians are the one committing crimes in your country, whereas South Africans are 90% responsible for the crime in your country, and the rest are other African countries. Nigeria was not even in the list. What do you have to say about that?
I think firstly, as Africans, it's such a shame that two countries can go and bash each other like this. It's so unnecessary.
No, this is not bashing. This is not bashing, Aleta. We are defending ourselves, you know.
No.
South Africa
I'm not
has been
talking.
accusing Nigeria.
I'm not talking. Listen, Ogeshi. I'm not only talking about South African. I'm talking both countries. The way
go on.
we behave. Yes, the two countries. The way they behave towards each other. It's extremely unhealthy. I live in a complex where I have Nigerians, and I'm sure I live well with them. I don't have a problem with them. They don't have a problem with me. We live in harmony. And to see people on social media doing this thing of creating hatred between the two nations, it's very sad, considering that we were what do we call this? We were born out of the same rib. Actually, we were created by God in the same breath.
But your people do not agree. They do not agree with this.
Number two, I want to talk about Miss Kwara. You know, Miss Kwara, if you go to her online, she's such a beautiful person. The way she's well spoken, she's beautiful. And I think people who are mocking her should actually go to her page and look at her. And I think the picture that they put there on her, it's not a good picture, but she is a beautiful person. She's well spoken. She's well educated. And,
of course.
And I think people, I think people who are voting to mock the other person, that is wrong. And my thing is that I hope like one day Nigerians and South Africans will find a middle ground, because this also affects, it doesn't affect you, the person who's on TikTok writing, who's in Nigerians. Like I said, I have neighbors, my kids play with Nigerian kids. So does it mean then if we are not getting along, our kids must not play together? It affects the kids. We've got Nigerian kids.
Can I give you an advice out of a place of love?
Yes.
Out of a place of love. Okay,
Yes.
the advice I'm going to give you is that looking at South Africa has a lot of pressing issues, especially as regards to the blacks, just like Nigeria have pressing issues. But it seems like your people are more devoted or dedicated to petty things, which is really, really appalling. So I will advise that your people start paying attention to important, significant, pressing issues in your country. This is where the solution of your problem lies, because this is a serious problem in Africa. If the crime rate in South Africa is very high, and South Africans are 90% responsible for it, there is a serious problem. We don't want to talk about the inequality between you and the whites. We don't want to go there. But I'll seriously recommend that you people pay serious attention to the pressing issues in your country, because it seems like they are so petty. They are paying attention to useless things. For example, it is so appalling that 2 black people were unalived and fed to the pigs. Like, they didn't give them the dignity of being buried. Like, these are my black sisters, If it were to be in Nigeria, we wouldn't keep quiet. And there was no outrage. They are like, the law enforcement is going to take care of that. While you come on social media to while away your time on petty things. It's really an appalling situation, There is serious decay, serious problem among you people. You really need to do something about that. So I'm telling you this to tell your sisters and brothers, okay? That's my advice to you. And this advice is coming from a place of love, because you also spoke from a place of respect to Nigerians, okay? That's all. Thank you very much, Aleta.
Thank you.
Okay, the next person, Shenolo.
Hello.
Can you unmute? Shenolo, where are you from?
I'm from South Africa.
Okay, which part of South Africa?
Rustenburg side.
Okay. Do you have a job, Shenolo?
Yes, I'm a qualified
Okay.
nurse.
Okay. The reason why we are asking, don't be offended, is because many South Africans are jobless. That because of the way they devote their attention to doing petty things on this platform. Okay, so we don't want to be wasting our time reasoning with jobless people. So, but since you say you have a job, let's hear from you, your submission. What do you have to say about this video circulating about South Africa being responsible for the 90% responsible for the crime in South Africa, and Nigeria was not even mentioned in the list?
So I'm not here to talk about crime because people will come after me. So I'm here to talk about Miss Kwara. So I don't see.
You want to talk about who?
Miss Kwara. So I don't see.
I know, but you don't have anything to say about that? It's really important to us. It's part of the critical decision. It's part of the critical topics that we are discussing here, because for a long time now, Nigeria has been accused. There's been this stereotype that Nigeria is solely responsible for majority of the crime in South Africa. And it turned out to be false with a recent statistical report from your government official. What do you have to say about that? At least we deserve an apology. If you don't have anything to say, at least. We've been wrong,
From where I live, there are no more crimes. More crimes are at Johannesburg, Gauteng. So Nigerians from where I live, we are okay. There's no fighting, there's nothing. So only people from Johannesburg kicked down. So I don't want to add more, because from where we are fine with Nigerians.
Okay, all right, we've heard you. So what next do you want to say? You say you wanted to talk about Miss Kwara.
Yes, I don't see. Not all of South Africans want to vote her because they are fighting, because she has a lot of potential, and here in South Africa, big size women are not allowed to enter Miss South Africa. That's why many of us are voting for her.
Well, that's beautiful to hear. But following the comment section, the comments I see from Miss Kwara's posts, it doesn't seem like they're supporting her out of a place of love. I think they're supporting her in order to spite her, because they were kind of mocking her. Some people were dropping laughing emojis and all that. Some people were making awful remarks and all that. More like they were mocking her,
That's why I'm telling you, not all of us have, I don't know how many percent, but others are mocking, others are true to her.
Okay, I'm glad you spoke for yourself, but that is not going to change the fact that majority of South Africans are sarcastically mocking her. They drop sarcastic comments. They are indirectly mocking her and body shaming her. So we know sarcasm when we see one. We are not, Nigerians are not retards. But it's good that you spoke for yourself, okay? And we appreciate that you support her out of a place of love. For we Nigerians, there is room for everybody to shine. If she wins, that's beautiful. Congratulations for her. If she doesn't win, congratulations to anyone that wins, even if the person is Zambian or whatever. As long as she has the dark skin color, she represents us, okay? That's all. Are you done with your submission, Shenolo?
I'm done. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, the next person is Wisdom. Wisdom, are you there? Wisdom, are you ready to speak? Okay, he's not ready. Justin, my brothers, do you people have anything to say? If anybody has anything to say, the person can unmute.
I think Wisdom should mute his mic if he's not ready to speak, because it's echoing.
Okay, Wisdom, please mute your mic. Mute. Okay, Wisdom, please.
I do have something.
Could you please, can you remove me, Wisdom? Please remove him. Bello.
Yeah.
Okay, hello, where are you from?
I'm from Nigeria.
Ah, okay, you're welcome, my brother.
Hi.
The platform is for all of us.
I could hear the partiality in your voice.
The partiality in my voice.
You were like, you're welcome, my brother. You spoke to 3 South Africans, Now,
You know, we are all for returning the energy. We are done
no, I
taking
understand.
oppression.
I absolutely understand. And
We are done being oppressed, you know.
absolutely, you know we are.
We are done being oppressed. We want to be returning the energy.
Chop punch from here. Chop punch.
Okay.
We are done being oppressed. I like that. I love that. I really love what you said. You see, I just want to say a few things to my South African brethren. I hope they are there. They're listening.
Of course.
You see, I still do actually. I love Julius Malema. All of us, you know, Nigerians love Malema like crazy, right? Malema contested for the presidency of South Africa. I'm sorry, I'm kind of briefly discussing politics, but it's going to make the point I'm trying to make. Unfortunately, if Nigerians were to be allowed to go and vote or to do this vote-in ballot to Malema, trust me, that guy would have been the president of Africa, not even South Africa. Unfortunately, the white people support a certain politician. They threw their back and their wealth and their strength to the white guy who is being, rather to the black guy who is being sponsored by the white guy. And South Africans voted that guy. They dissed Malema. So now, I want you to take that and then picture a Nigerian in London or in the middle of, let's say, somewhere in New York City. We are brutes, and we are not brutes per se. We are not like wicked. Nigerians are not wicked people. We are fun people. We don't allow ourselves to be intimidated at all. We don't. You don't, if you like, be invisible, not even white. Nigeria will stand you and he will talk you to your senses. I believe that's what they misunderstand about Nigeria. And then secondly, they unconsciously have this feeling that Nigerians feel superior. We don't. Nigerians don't. We have never, ever claimed superiority over any other African nation. That African giant that they called us, or rather they call us, we never named ourselves that. I think we got that name as a result of what we did for South Africa. I still have a copy of the newspaper wherein Nigeria gave our own jet, then a presidential jet, for Nelson Mandela when he was out of prison, to be junketed all around across the world. It was during Abacha. I can remember when we were in secondary school, they used to write apartheid is a crime against humanity. Our school fees, children, they were taking some of our money, school fees. They were taking some money from the teachers and civil servants and our parents and tax and this and that, which was used to help fight apartheid. And then you coming back to this, what started this banter thing, the bold thing. We didn't start it. They should understand this. We love them. I am like Zulu, the Shaka, the Zulu king, is my biggest role model. I know his story. I can actually say a few Zulu words if you ask me. So I love what you're doing. I love this platform, and I love the subject. This subject matter is beautiful. What you're doing, I actually want you to keep doing this, and I will make sure that I keep coming, or rather invite me whenever you're going to have a live, and I'll come on.
You're always welcome, my brother.
Thank you, my sweet sister. Your name is Ogechi. I love Ndibo. They should understand that Nigerians are warm, we're loving, we have beautiful dishes, we are fun people. We are fun people, we're not criminals.
Exactly. Have you heard of the statistics, Bello? Have you seen the recent statistics?
I actually saw it on the news before the guy said it. I saw it on the news.
Exactly. You know, so the myth has been debunked. They used to say that we commit crimes in their country.
Yeah, they have said it. They have said it time and again. We are the ones that commit crimes in their country. Time and again. But you know, the real reason for that is the xenophobia is as a result of what happened in London a few weeks ago. They were chasing migrants, saying that they came and were taking their jobs. But meanwhile, the people taking their jobs are people who come in as trained professionals. The Nigerians that go to South Africa are Nigerians that have either capital to go and invest or to go and buy stuff from South Africa and export, bring here to Nigeria to buy.
There was later a counter-protest on that, on the well-meaning citizens of England.
Exactly.
The majority of them, like up to more than 1 million of them, came out to counter-protest
they
that.
Countered it.
They came there with the protest. They were saying that immigrants, they are the drivers of progress, development in this country. They were like saying something like, if immigrants go, how do we order from our home? How do we enjoy the convenience that we have now? It is immigrants that made it possible. They had a counter protest, and their government really fought that nonsense. Those people who came out to come and tarnish the image of England, and I think it has held down right now.
It did.
And remember that the immigrants they were talking about, it didn't have to do with Africans. They were more like against the Pakistanis, they were protesting for the interest or well-being of their country that is being burnt down or something like that. That is where it started. It didn't have anything to do with African immigrants. They love African immigrants in Britain.
At all, absolutely.
You are really well learned, Bello. You've really educated the South Africans. We would love to keep having you here, okay?
So tell them, express our love to them. We love them.
We no longer have the space to love. We've shown them love for ages, but what we got in return is oppression, hate, discrimination, xenophobia.
We will take teachings of Jesus Christ, for example. So we will continue.
No, I'm not saying that we are going to hate them in return. I do not have the space in my heart to hate. Hate is a big burden. It's a big burden to bear in our hearts. But what we are going to do, my interest is to love my people. Charity begins at home. I want to start the love within my country, Nigeria. So I'll keep showing love to my people first of all. Charity begins at home. So the necessary thing we have to do to express our love for ourselves is to debunk this myth, this stereotype, this tarnishing of our reputation. That is the necessary thing we have to do. We can't leave our home that is on fire to go and be showing love to outsiders. We have to show this love to our people first of all. And that is by trying to save ourselves first of all, because there is too much stereotype that these people are building against us, tarnishing our image everywhere. Look at Chidima. Chidima is a victim of this stereotype. You know, she's a victim. They cyberbullied her.
When she pulled out from the contest, if I saw that girl, I would have lifted her to the moon. That was the greatest honor I felt. It was beautiful what she did. She didn't lose. They lost. She had won already. I saw the first I saw of her was in faraway India. That was where I watched her news. So you can imagine. She has already conquered the world.
It really went viral because
she has really conquered the world.
They had to gather together to write a petition against her. They went that far. They went that low just to bring her down.
She carried a Nigerian name. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, exactly, because she bore a Nigerian name, exactly.
I don't know whether they've ever been to Europe.
Power tap on the screen. Let's go to 15K like, please, power tap.
So, okay, Chi.
Talking, please, do the same thing.
Okay, Chi.
Okay, Bello.
I don't know. I think I'd follow you.